Hello everyone and welcome back to Train Sim World 5, where you rejoin me on the Linke Rheinstrecke route. Continuing to check out the 1984 Big Brother, sorry, no, not that 1984 timetable that Train Sim Germany very kindly supplied us, along with the BR194 locomotive. And today we're checking out something rather special. I'm sure you all know the DBBR 218 that we got with the Hamburg to Lübeck route as a DLC almost a year ago now. That was also made by Train Sim Germany. That was in a Deutsche Bahn red livery and had like modern screens. Now, would you look at that? Train Sim Germany have supplied us with a Deutsche Bundesbahn blue and cream livery. And it's for free. Like, anyone who owns the BR218 will get this for free. You will have to have the BR194 and Linke Rheinstrecke in order to play it in timetable mode, but that's beside the point. Just feast your eyes on this absolute piece of beauteous thing. And it's like, look, it's like weathered too. It's got streaks on it. It looks as though it's had a good few years into pretty terrible weather, and I can't remember the controls sometimes. It's like rusty and things. And they're hauling a rake of Silberlinger Endwagons off of Mittenwaldbahn. I never noticed that the NPCs still move their heads around when photo mode is engaged. Never knew that. So yeah, this is something I've requested for so long, and hopefully Train Sim Germany will give us a Mittenwaldbahn version, some Mittenwaldbahn services to have with this thing, because this thing did run on the Mittenwaldbahn in the time period. So yeah, as you can see, changed cockpit, no console here like in the red one. You have the old-fashioned GSMR. Let's select. Make sure the gearing is selected. Also, you might notice some slight visual artifacts. I am, for the first time ever, using lossless scaling. So right now, my game is running at 30 FPS, but you are seeing this at a flat 60 FPS. Like, yeah, I know there's some slight visual artifacts, but honestly, I'd rather trade visual artifacts for better frames, if I'm being honest. Let's turn transmission power on, train lights on, get all of you lot on. So yeah, there's for being a new addition to the game, this train doesn't get a lot of services at all. It only layers onto Linke Rheinstrecke, and right now, and it's only got like 9 playable services at the time of recording. Give a notch 2 just to let the oil transmission, the oil in the transmission. So yeah, what an absolute piece of beauteous German engineering. Is beauteous even a word? I don't care. I'll use it anyway. All right, let's give it a notch 10. I haven't used this thing in passenger operations for quite a bit. So yeah, we our services for today, we started off at Algesheim. We'll be going via Ingelheim and Mainz today. Yeah, there aren't. Yeah, this thing, when you're not doing passenger runs with this thing, it's relatively quick. And look at that, a straight, rock-solid 60 FPS. Like, yeah, buddy. Like, yeah. So yeah, the Silberlinger Endwagons are really nice as well. Okay, let's cut the power down for now. Keep it in notch 2 so we don't. So just so the oil situation is fine. 2 kilometers to Ingelheim. I'm also using third rails today to track my train trip, so make sure to check me out over there using the link down in the description. If you're lucky enough, you could catch me in real time doing a run for a video. You never know. Alright, gotta slow down to 85, so I will cut the power back. Oh, what a beautiful machine this is. Yeah, it was a tad of finagling just to get lossless scaling to work, which is why I didn't use it in my previous video. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Come on, brake. Alright, start slowing down for Ingelheim, and then it's all the way to Mainz. Yeah. The BR218 is pretty strong under braking, I must say. Yeah, I think we're heading off onto a siding. Yeah, one thing I do love about the 1984 timetable is just Linke Rheinstrecke just feels so much more busy. Oh. I almost forgot. Hang on. Keyboard controls. So I need to go automatic brake, increase. I need confirm new key binding. No, this one. Yes, confirm. I almost forgot to assign my train brake. And as per usual, we are using LZB, PZB, not LZB, what am I saying? We are using PZB and CIFA for maximum realism. Bit of a short stop, but hey. Welcome to Ingelheim. I must say, in this blue and cream livery, like, I loved the 218, even in Deutsche Bahn red, but this thing, like, oh, man. One thing I do want to check, can you walk into the engine room? Have they patched it so you can enter the engine room? No! That's my one complaint about the 218, you can't go in the engine room. Other than that, it's one of the best German trains in the game. Apart from the Expert 101, of course, but that thing cannot be beat. Mainz Hauptbahnhof in 15 kilometers. This service is Saarbrücken to Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. One thing at Mainz you can do on this route is if you go to Mainz, you can actually route hop to the Frankfurt S-Bahn route, and we actually have two different versions of Mainz in the game. One set in 1997 and one set in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, hello, there is an 111 absolutely shooting past with a express train full of people, Darmstadt to Dortmund. Alright, let's listen to her. Let's listen to this beauty purr. Oh, yeah. Sorry if I sound just a little bit starstruck by this locomotive, but man, like, the 218 is on my channel banner for a reason, okay? And also, hauling Silberlingers is a new one for me with the 218. Like, I'm used to hauling the normal end wagons. Well, and with the diesel cab car at the other end, because I'm used to doing it on Hamburg to Lübeck, or the Dostos on Main-Talbahn, or freight trains on like other routes. This thing basically, the 218, the modern version of the 218, basically shoots in for almost all freight trains, German freight trains in TSW, if you have the Main-Spessartbahn, because a lot of the German freight in this for some reason relies on Main-Spessart. And yeah, I do like going over Mainz Bahn from time to time, except not in the Deutsche Bahn Vectron, because for some reason the Vectron on the route, the Deutsche Bahn Vectron on that route, the suspension just wonks out, and it just bounces the whole thing like it's about to fall off the tracks. It's ridiculous. Also, I am hoping to use lossless scaling in, what's the word I'm looking for? Microsoft Flight Simulator, because I find it was especially like airliners at large airports, especially with something as large and chunky as something like the fly-by-wire A380 or the Edebuild's A350. Like, I definitely discover a lack of frames. So yeah. How many FPS am I running without lossless scaling? 40 something? Okay. Alright. I think I've exceeded the rev limit on this thing. Whoops. Yeah. See how weird? Did you see how weird the coaches looked as they went by? Yeah, that's part of the visual artifacts you get with lossless scaling. There's Autobahn off to our left. I think that's the Autobahn. 11 kilometers to Mainz. I am pushing this thing pretty hard, but you are able to get it up to 140 near Lübeck on Hamburg to Lübeck, so surely I can push this thing to 140. Like, come on. Going through Heidesheim. Oh, I like this station. Heidesheim is a nice one. And also, I shouldn't have been. Why have I been saying Germany this whole time? Deutsche Bundesbahn. This is I'm driving a Deutsche Bundesbahn train. This is 1984. Reunification is still the German reunification with East Germany is still a distant dream. So. See. So the revs go down. Let's get about notch 5. One thing I do also like about the 218 is, while it has a tap changer, it doesn't have one with too many notches, because I find ones with too many locomotives with tap changers with too many notches, like the BR103 that also comes with this route, funnily enough, are just way too fiddly. Like, oh, speak of the devil, it's a 103 with some right gold coaches. Oh my goodness. Rock solid 60 FPS. Also, another thing I am experiencing is a slight amount of lag, but nothing I can tolerate. Coming through Uthler-Born. 8 kilometers to Mainz. I think this is a run you can also do with the BR628 on this route. Also, one thing about this route is I have all the content needed for the timetable for this route. However, there is a layer that I don't have. Apparently, according to the layer selection thingamajiggy in the main menu, the BR420, the upcoming BR420 by Trains of Germany for the Frankfurt S-Bahn route is apparently going to layer onto this route. So I assume that would be as AI only at Mainz. And also, the BR420 is also going to layer onto Niddertalbahn as well. Interesting, eh? Yeah, but interesting, isn't it? Oh, my mouse is so crappy. It can't zoom out properly. 6.3 kilometers to run. Got the River Rhine just off to our left. Oh my goodness. Those Endwagens in external view are so loud. Oh, never mind. I was trying on doing a fly past shot and got tree sim worlded. Let's increase PZB indicator brightness, as it is a rather bright day. There is another 103. So where is he going? Stuttgart to Hamburg. Oh no! Emergency, emergency, emergency. I did not see that red signal. I think we're going to be able to stop in time, but holy crap, I just crapped my plans. That was a brown trousers moment. Brown trousers moment. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a most definite brown trousers moment. Whee! That was too bloody close for comfort, that was. Let's release the train brake. There we go. Who's ahead of us? What's causing the problem? Oh, it's a 365. Arg. It's going to take an age to get out of my way. Those things are limited to what, 60? Let's go have a look at the blighter. I must say, playing TSW at a rock solid 60 FPS is a pretty nice experience. Right, where's the blighter? Yeah, there he is. I thought as much. It's a 365. Yeah, look at him. And he's got his headlights around the wrong way. Hopefully they patch that. Oh, ES50 wagons, which are included with the E94 pack, but originally introduced with Nittertalbahn, I believe, for sugar beet hauling of all things. And then yeah, here's the new box van, the GBS wagon. Oh, I've got a green signal. Is he out of my way? He is... Where did he go? What? No, there he is. I thought he just disappeared. Mine's to Koblenz, BR194 if I'm not mistaken. Let's give it a notch too. Yeah, that was a... Did you see how... I've had many red signal brown trouser moments over the years, but that definitely ranks at the top 5, that does. I need to just make a compilation of me almost running red signals. Like 100%. Let me know down in the comments what you think of that. There's a 194. Oh. Oh, for goodness sake, not a 500 hertz magnet. Hey! 46434. That's the service I ran in the last video. Shut up. Fine. Just let me move. I have to stay below 24. That's what tripped it. And it's saying I've still got a red signal just up here. Oh? There's someone on my track. It's a 628 double set. Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof to Bad Kreuznach. No, I think I just badly mispronounced that. How do you actually spell that? That is Hauptbahnhof to Bad Kreuznach. Kreuznach, not... Alright, gotta be careful this time. Can't exceed 24. This is turned into a very interesting run, I must say. Alright, stay below 24.0. I'll get to 20 and shut her off, and shut down the power. Play TSW at 60 FPS. Oh, okay, we are clear. Let's give it notch 10. 4 kilometers to Mainz. Why is that 365 allowed to get in my way? For goodness sake. There's the 628 double set heading to Bad Kreuznach. This route is really the only route where you can give the mint version of the 628 a really good thrashing. You can get it up to its top speed of 120. Certainly not on the Niedertalbahn. You're limited to 60 kilometers an hour on there. Alright, warning sign for 100 kilometers an hour limit. Oh my goodness, I'm so in love with this, with the Deutsche Bundesbahn blue and cream livery on the 111 and the 218. Oh, smashing, absolutely smashing livery. Coming through Mainz Mumbach, give it notch 40. One thing I can say about the 218 with passengers, she's no slouch. There's the 365, looks as though he's shunting around the box fans. Oh yeah, rock solid 60 FPS is so nice. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, how am I allowed to be shunted over at 100 over those points? That can't be legal. 2.8 kilometers to run, there's some more ES50s. Oh my goodness. Even with lossless scaling, you can tell my frame rate dropped when it rendered in the diesel fumes. I don't know why that is. Alright. 80 limit coming into force relatively soon, so I'll shut her down. We don't have a time to get to Mainz, so I can afford to take my time and do a proper stop. I am expecting the game frames to drop as we get into the Mainz area, because this area normally has a lot of rolling stock here. Whoa. Sometimes I don't. Yeah. Knowledge. So down to 85. Right. Let's give her a tad of direct brake. Wow, lots of BR194s. Holy, that's 5 of them. 5 of them. Bunch of BR110s. The BR110 appearing in a 1984 timetable in Orient Red is actually technically incorrect, because Orient Red wasn't applied to trains until the early 90s. Oh, come on! I forgot to acknowledge that signal, man. Piece of B. Sometimes drives me nuts. At least we don't have a time to get in. Dang it. There we go. There's so much Train Sim Germany stock running on this route now, because we've got the 628, we've got the 218, and we've got the 194 all running on this route at the same time. That's pretty cool. I can tell Train Sim Germany loves the retro stuff, and retro German stuff, and I must say, I am in full agreement. I love the retro. I thought I would prefer... When I got this game, I thought I'd prefer the modern German stuff more. Oh no. Train Sim Germany have showed me that there is a better way. The retro German stuff and also the retro British stuff by Just Trains are just the best. Like, in my opinion. And I know some people prefer the more modern stuff and some people prefer the American content, but for me, the retro German stuff and the retro British stuff, that's my jam. That's the way, that's the stuff I enjoy driving. I actually better get some direct brake on, because I have to get it to under 24 before that signal. So let's see, where are you going? Oh, you're heading off the map. Shame. Oh my goodness, that's a long formation. There goes the blue and cream brothers. I still have yet to try out a service with these Umbauwagen coaches. They look pretty cool though, to be fair. Can't believe they date from the 1930s. That's a bit crazy when you think about it. That's the route hop marker to Frankfurt S-Bahn. Yeah, mine is a bit unrealistic without the without the Frankfurt S-Bahn trains running around. Period. Trains, I mean. Let's put you in hold. Ooh, pretty neat stop. I don't like how you had to get so close to that signal, man. Alright. Welcome to Mainz. Oh my goodness, I forgot how horrendous the interiors of these Rheingold cultures were. Oh my goodness, that is vomit worthy. But that's also very 1980s. Not gonna lie. Oh, the other blue and cream brilliant machine, the 111 off of Mittenwaldbahn. Oh yeah. Locking doors. This is actually a guardable surface, and I forgot to mention that. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that! No points for speeding. Yes! That's so good. So yeah, that'll be all for this video, everybody. Let me know what you think of my use of lossless scaling, especially down in the comment section below. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, and thank you so much for watching.